improving the cancer screening scenario in India and thus improving the cancer outcomes for Indian women, we are here to give you a brief on the Easy Check Breast. So cancer outcomes are always defined by the stage at which they are detected. So if the disease is detected late stages, of course the survival is going to be poor. And breast cancer is no exception. As we can see that the survival can be 99% if the breast cancer is detected in early stages, whereas it goes down to almost 30% if it is a late stage detection. And that's why in India, the cancer death rate for breast cancer is very high compared to the developed countries. Because in India, the detection in early stages is only close to 10%, whereas in developed countries like UK and USA, it is more than 50%. This breast cancer mortality is thus marked by inequality. So these low and middle income countries, the issues of accessibility or early diagnosis and which is impacting the outcome of these women. And that's why WHO also emphasizes that early detection is the key to improve cancer outcomes. There are multiple ways to screen for breast cancer. Self-breast examination or clinical breast examination are one of a few. But mammography and other radiological imaging like sonography or MRI are also used for screening of breast cancer. But all these solutions, even though available,
Ma'am.
Dr. Rajan Datta, who's actually the most important person of today's conference. I'm really delighted to be here with all of you today. While we're saying so many things about what we do and what we need to do, it's actually quite simple in my mind. Is that if you are a healthcare worker, you may be a clinician of the highest standards, you may be a manager like all of us are, or you just may be, somebody who's part of the ecosystem. It's a huge responsibility. And whatever we do to make somebody well, to detect the onset of disease early, I think is a mission which all healthcare workers, and especially those at Apollo, are consistently and constantly doing. So today's event is one step, in fact to me it's a giant leap in the right direction. Because as we all know, we have seen and we have heard that the incidence of breast cancer is only increasing, and 60% of the breast cancers which happen in a country like ours come at stage 3 or stage 4. And when that happens, I think it's devastating for the woman who has been struck with this problem, but more than anything else for the family around her, because she is the center of the family. She's the center of many people's existence. Ignores herself most of the time, and when this disaster kind of strikes, it kind of shakes the roots of the family to the very core. And I think that is why the step to screen people, to find and detect disease early is significant, it's important, and it's vital for organizations like all of us to take this pledge, this step, and do what we have to do. We also know that while India is a responsibility which we have to look after, as global citizens, we have to think and worry about the rest of the world. And 2.3 million cases are reported annually, and more than 7 lakh women die of breast cancer each year. And I think that is the reason why we try and do whatever we can. We've got some phenomenal surgeons who are with us here and who are part of the Apollo group throughout the country.
Easy Check Breast is being offered only for breast cancer. There is another solution which can detect screen for 30 cancers together, but Easy Check Breast is customized only for breast cancer.
When we do something within the Apollo system, it has to be validated and data driven. And why we're launching this today, because it's crossed every test globally, not only in India but globally, and the others will follow suit very quickly. Very soon we will have the screening for many other cancers which she's talking about. But today is all about women, breast cancer above the age of 40, because it is proven that if it's detected early, it can be cured.